Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming out, and everybody's nice and prompt. Hopefully you had a little champagne and a sandwich. This is a great honor for me to be here. Where is Christina? She's welcoming people still. Okay. I'm Dr. Eva Ritvo, and I'm a psychiatrist in private practice, and I have been a friend of Christina's since 2012, but it feels like a lot longer than that. And I'm very honored to be here tonight to introduce her because we have developed a very important friendship over the last number of years, and it's quite a privilege that she's now publishing her first book in English. So most of you know her, I assume. You know that she was raised in Buenos Aires and came to the United States in 2000. In her home country, she studied psychology for many years and also studied quantum physics. And back in her earlier days, she was also an author. And all the way back in the 80s, she was telling me that she wrote books on poetry, also with women's themes, and other books pertaining to various women themes back in the 80s. And then when she moved here, she has dedicated herself to the study of holistic femininity, and she has opened an institute by that name where she teaches at various universities, including the University of Miami and FIU, and she offers free courses to women. She has published books in Spanish on holistic femininity, and she published this book in 2015 that came out first in Spanish. Some of you were at that book signing, which was a lot of fun, and this is the first time her books have been translated to English, and her translator is here with us, and we're honored to have him. I know it was a labor of love, a lot of work went into it, and they were a very good team. So today we're here to discuss a very important book. This is her book called From Mothers to Daughters, and it's a very special thing that her daughter and her granddaughter are here with us. So if that's not a testimony to good mothering, I don't know what is. This is an extremely important work as Christina talks about the role of mothering in society. And we all know that we're going through a very seismic change in the way our world is functioning on really every level. And families are going through enormous shifts. You just have to watch a TV show called American Modern Family to see what iterations are out there now, and that the traditional family is now really the exception instead of the norm. So Christina brings a lot of wisdom to this book because she brings her education as a psychologist. She also brings her own personal background, and she is somebody who has overcome tremendous obstacles in her own childhood, and she brings that wisdom to the book. And she brings her experience as a mother and a grandmother. So she is an authority in mothering from so many different angles. And her book is an attempt to start really a conversation. I think it's beautiful the way she doesn't put forth, this is what has to be done, other than we need to talk about these issues, we need to think about them, and we need to have conversations about how we can raise healthy children. And if we're not aware of what we're doing, we're not going to be able to impact our children in the most positive light. So I'm thrilled to be part of this book journey, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to Christina so she can, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm going to turn it over to our translator first. Would you please come up and share a few words about the process? And then we're going to get to hear from Christina. Thank you everyone for being here.